Whoa! Look at that!
This is a big fish.
Oh my God!
Oh, there's one.
You got him! Set the hook! There we are. Oh, big fish!
Boy. Oh, there's another one too.
Yeah, throw it to the other one. Throw it in the other one.
He's looking at it. Got him.
Oh man,
Look at this.
Double. How's that? It's called a rod and bob walleye right there.
And that's all there is to it. Italian skinny sandwiches from our friends at Johnsonville.
Pasha Lake Cabins, our home for the coming days while searching out one of my favorite fish, colorful, hard-fighting trophy brook trout. We're on our way to nearby Lake Nipigon, a massive, pristine Ontario jewel located about 75 miles north of Thunder Bay. With 1,872 square miles of surface area, it's by far the largest lake completely contained within the province of Ontario. This is a renowned Ontario destination for world-class fishing. Nipigon's deep, cold, clear waters are home to 46 different fish species, including record-sized brook trout that draw anglers from all around the world. Joining me on this unique adventure are two great guys to share a boat with. Bryce Wernsman is an off-road vehicles marketing and communication specialist who I've come to know through our relationship with Polaris. And guide Chad Thompson, owner and operator of Pasha Lake Cabins.
Fishing brook trout isn't going to be the same all year. We're in May right now and the ice just came off the lake. That means those brook trout are going to be up shallow. They're going to be off these rocky shoals, and just because they're out there doesn't mean you're going to catch them. You have to go out there with a wide net and narrow in what's going to work in order to catch the fish on any given day.
Coming up here, I did a little bit of research on Lake Nipigon, and the one thing that I came away with was that it's huge. It's just a massive lake. It's not even charted. You can't even open a book or download a map and figure out where you're going. So the amount of knowledge that it requires of somebody to navigate this lake is really important.
While the guys begin with traditional rooster tail inline spinners, I reach into my bag of tricks from past knowledge of brook trout and strategically start out with a 1/4 ounce white jig. In my experience, there's no better, more adaptable presentation to duplicate their natural foods and trigger them into striking. But we'll have to wait and see.
He hit once.
Is that on that jig, babe?
Yeah,
Awesome.
he hit once, and when I was turned looking at the trolling motor, ooh, nice fish. On the impossible bait.
Not a bad way to start.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bryce has got one.
Double.
Well, that's a good point. Boom, boom, too.
So now, were you casting right into shore?
No,
No?
I was out off the tip of the side of that point.
Okay.
There, it comes out like so, then there's a little tiny ledge. You know, I mean, there's kind of a flat thing right offshore, and then there's this little ledge,
Okay.
and he's right at the base of that ledge.
Okay. Lake Nipigon is all barbless. So what we've done today is we pinched down our barbs, which really makes it easy to get the barbs out of the fish.
Do they often travel in pairs, Chad?
You know, I don't get doubles like that too often, but when it happens, it sure is nice.
Doubles of anything are nice. The good thing, Chad, that fish hit when I was looking the other way, and I felt him, and I half stung him, but I didn't, and he got away, and I dropped it back, and snap, snap, boom, he hit it again.
So he did, he came after it twice.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of times you will see him follow.
Oh, yeah. Way out here.
Nice brook trout.
Yes. Well, every one of these fish, just by design, coloration, and rarity, are trophies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good fish.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Wow.
Every single one of them.
That was on that jig again.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it.
Now, actually, a brook trout is not a trout. See all the wormy markings up here?
Okay.
That's char. This is a member of the Arctic char family, so is the lake trout. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes, sir. They're both char.
All right, I'm gonna get this guy back.
You got the wormy markings like that? Thank you, Lord. I appreciated that bite.
Okay, back to Lake Nipigon, Ontario's pride and joy, where a non-traditional jig fishing pattern for gorgeous trophy brook trout is really coming together nicely. Just watch.
Got one. The first day we were here, I told them that I was going to fish a jig. They traditionally didn't fish jigs for brook trout, and I've caught them before.
You hear him?
Oh, look at the size of that.
That is a fish. Look at that.
I think by the time we're done with the day, I will have proven to Mr. Chad that, yeah, you can catch them on jigs all right. Good job, man. El Toto.
Look at that. That is a hog.
And I just want to revel at them a little bit. I mean, the purples. That was right along, you see the edge over there again?
Yep.
That ledge?
Yeah.
It's,
I think those are our money makers today.
So, but they're coming off on the drop, right?
well, I'm throwing 2-3 feet up the ledge, going snap, snap, and then letting it fall. But I think they're just tucking right on those little edges, much like if a guy was throwing for a smallmouth.
You doing what you're doing today, I don't know that we'd be catching these fish, fishing how I traditionally fish them.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because I think we'd be smoking it right over the top of them.
Most of them haven't been coming up on those spinners very well. There you go, man. That's a nice brookie.
Oh yeah.
Sweet, the line peeling.
There we go. Snagged a
Beautiful.
nice brook.
That is beautiful brook trout.
Nice fish.
Putting them back.
With their jig pattern dialed in, day 2 of our Nipigon brook trout adventure in Ontario is purely about the fun of catching more and bigger fish.
Ooh,
There's one.
you got him. Set the hook.
Look at that.
Is that a bad thing when Babe has to call set the hook?
Yeah. Look at that.
That's our fish, by the way.
That's right. You started that.
I seen him come up behind it and go chomp. And you were just a reel.
Just going for it.
He had it in his mouth. He was swimming right at you.
Just a nice fish.
Nice one.
Look at that.
Perfect.
The way I fish is going to be completely different moving forward. One of the things that I really appreciated about the way Babe goes out and fishes, you don't just go find a spot and start throwing bait. You go and you learn about where the fish are. You look for trends. You look for things that are working and things things that don't. And then you go and find the big fish.
There we are. Oh, big fish.
Boy. Oh, there's another one too.
Yeah, throw it to
I'm right there.
the other one.
I'm
Throw it
right
to the
there.
other
He's
one.
looking at it. Oh, he's hitting it. Come on. Come back. Come back. Got him.
Oh, man,
Look
a
at
double.
this.
Double.
It's not about just taking the first spot and stopping and calling it a day. There we go.
Beautiful.
The only way to do that is to learn and just explore, and then come back to the hot spots and work with what you got.
He's close here.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Well, that's about as cool as it's gonna get, man. A double header on brook trout. We watch them both bite.
A double header on trophy brook trout.
Yes. That's a beautiful fish.
Any fisherman knows that local information is absolutely invaluable. And everything that I've learned about this lake since buying Posh Lake Cabins is, you go out there and you fish brook trout with spoons, small spoons such as Cleos or rooster tails.
Ooh, there's one.
Babe showed up and he wanted to jig fish these brook trout. I was excited because I am a jig fisherman through and through.
This is a big fish.
It's a real nice fish.
Wow, that is a big brook trout.
That's a good one.
Really working hard to shake that.
They always do, don't they?
And you got to be really careful because of the barbless. So you always
Yeah,
just
you got to keep that
the
pressure just
keep
like
the
he's
tension
doing.
right on it.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Good job.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I tell you what, to watch Babe work those jigs and catch these brook trout, it was magical, and I learned a ton on how you swim jigs, how you can drop them over breaks. That is a big fish.
Let me see, Bryce.
Look at that guy.
Oh, that's a toad.
Ontario, thanks so much for sharing your bounty and marvelous brook trout with us all today. every one of them went back into Nipigon's crystal clear waters to swim and fight another day. Wow, I mean wow.
You mind flipping that off up here?
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I know what's going to be in store for us when we get back to the landing. Them little carnivores. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll take some.
That new dry product, by the way, is pretty slick. I don't know.
Deepwood's dry. I like the fact that it's not oily or greasy either. It's a big thing that I don't like putting those baits on.
Anything that keeps the bugs off is good stuff.
Good stuff.
Up next is a classic fall walleye bobber pattern in Minnesota. And as you're about to see, new innovation now answers the hassles bobber fishermen have always encountered when transitioning from daytime to night fishing.
See, that's a big group of fish. That looks to be crappie. But they oftentimes feed on the same thing. I'm gonna throw a marker here. Okay, now I want it to hold me here. So I'm gonna simply push the anchor button like that. And away she goes. I'm gonna be casting to somewhere between 16 and 18 feet right here. I'm gonna get right on the outside of those weeds. Let's feed it out and see what we're gonna do here. Cabela spinning reels. This is sweetheart, smooth as can be. Oh, there we go. Okay, with these circle hooks, you see how I just give that a sweep set? Oh yeah, see? Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, whatever you are. Ouch. Gonna be meat here pretty soon. That is the size that I'm after. See, I've got him hooked right back under the dorsal fin. That's a fat little red tail. And this is my Revolution X bobber. Now this particular bobber is either a slip bobber or it's a fixed bobber. I want it as a slip bobber here because I'm fishing fairly deep. It's got a patented double slot system down here, so you put it in one slot and it works for fixed, and the other slot it works for as a slip bobber. And when it gets dark, I'll just pop this cap off here like so, put a Deacon light right in there, and now I've got a lighted bobber. It takes about 1 second, no rehooking, no retying, no anything. Which, when you think about it, it's a pretty darn good idea. Ooh, see it? There it goes. There we go. I love every one of them, and I'll never get sick of them. This is a beautiful eye. Look at how fat this guy is. Chrissy's gonna be a happy girl. Now this is all it takes. This little beacon light here. You just want to break it. And you pull this little cap off the end. You slide the beacon in there. You put the cap on the end. You got a lighted bobber. Now, isn't that slick? No more batteries to buy, no more nothing to diddle around with, no more getting out there and finding out your batteries are dead. These packs of the beacon lights are inexpensive. As they say, that's brilliant. Okay, he should have that. He's got it down good. A sweep set. Boy, ooh, this is a back reel. Might be a little bigger fish. Boy, this is a sweet rod. My favorite rod action. This is St. Croix's 6'3" extra fast taper rod. Like this is their Legend Extreme here. Oh yeah, yeah, come here. That's better. How's that? It's called a rod and bob walleye right there. Oh, there you go again. Good boy. There we are. Oh, this feels better. Oh, you are sweet. This is a perfect eating walleye. There you go. Oh yeah, this is another eater. Look at this little hat I got on too. Called a Panther Vision. A little switch right here. Look at that. Turn off, on, bright. I can see to take the hooks off. One more. That's all we need for dinner. God. Ooh, that's a fat, this one's a shiner. Look at that. That is beautiful. Ooh, look at it, look at it here. Look at this fish come up off the bottom. That's what I want to see. That's a good one. One more fish is all I need. There it goes. Oh, there we go. Oh. I think this is a little guy. Perfect. Look at this, number 5. And that's plenty for us for dinner. And I'll actually have a couple snacks for breakfast tomorrow morning. You try that Revolution X bobber system, this is a tool that you're going to want to have in your arsenal, period. It's a better bobber. By the way, if you want them fresh, put them on ice in the Yeti. I want to show you one last thing here before I head out for the night. And that's this. This is called Real Clean. It's completely organic, biodegradable soap. There's no chemicals in there. It's 100% natural. Cleans any odor up. Fish slime, fish smell. It leaves your hands kind of feeling like you put lotion on them when you're done. So, nice product. Nipigon is probably the greatest untapped treasure in the country of Canada. Big lake trout in it, big brook trout in it, big walleyes in it, big pike in it, big whitefish in it. And you look around, there's just no development, there's no nothing. It's kind of like it was hundreds of years ago. And they are working, the Ontario government, to keep it as special as it is. So when you come up here, you can have the feeling you're the first person who's ever been there.
I didn't quite know what to expect when we got up here. I'd seen pictures of postulate cabins online, but was very excited to get up here and check it out. And after talking to Chad and staying here and the type of fishing that you can do here, was very impressed. It's extremely affordable. Anybody can come up here with or without a boat, and I can tell you, I'm gonna come back up with my dad and my brother. They're gonna eat this trip up, and it's extremely affordable. We've been on trips that aren't, and this is one trip that you can go on, catch a ton of big quality fish at a really affordable rate.
So there you have it. Go fish in Ontario, my friends. Lake Nipigon is only one example of why it's such a must-go destination for visiting anglers from all around the world. So check out gofishinontario.com and start making your own plans today. I'm Babe Winkelman. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, everybody, hey, good fishing.